saw you through a window's glaze, a silhouette of former days. You smiled like it was still our time, but moments fade like broken rhyme. You stood where memory forgot, a gentle ghost I never caught. No anger left, no flame to blame, just shimmer where there once was flame. You stayed in light, but not around, a shimmer now, without the sound. Your shimmer without sound, a dream that doesn't touch the ground, a pulse I feel but can't replay, a dusk that doesn't turn to day. You didn't leave, you didn't stay. sat across with quiet eyes. No storm, no tears, no last goodbyes. Just coffee cold and time gone thin, and every breath was wearing thin. The light hit different on your face, like you had slowly left this place. Your words were there, but not their weight. Just empty sounds that came too late. No raised voice, no shattered look, just the way the silence spoke. It was the way the silence spoke, like every bond began to choke. No bang, no break, no twist of fate, just something love could not translate. You didn't run, you didn't plead, just let the quiet take the lead. And all I had were words I broke in the way the silence spoke. I filled the room with little sounds, a spoon, a sigh, some coffee grounds, but nothing shook the still you wore, like someone halfway out the door. You smiled like you forgot the script, and left our story slowly slipped. No ending carved, no final page, just distance written stage by stage. No thunder roared, no heaven shook, just the hush in how you looked. It was the way the silence spoke, like glass too smooth to ever poke. You didn't leave in rage or flame, just faded slow and dropped my name. You didn't lie, you didn't weep, you gave the quiet knows what we were, a trace of steps of fading blur. You left your silence on the floor, like stardust from the love before. The way you spoke in half goodbyes still lingers under winter skies. You never said the final line, just let the moment redefine. And I replay it all in waves, each heartbeat buried in the haze. You didn't close, you didn't slam, you disappear like where I am. You're in the dust of before, still settling beneath my door. You didn't break, you didn't scream, but slipped away inside a dream. And now I sweep what we once knew, but all I find keeps leading to the dust of before, still dancing through my core. The teacup cracks still mark the shell, a ghost I keep to haunt myself. You left no storm, no final rain, just drifted out and took my name. And I still breathe you in the light that bends around the edge of night. No closure drawn, no lesson made, just echoes I can't make obey. You're in the dust of before, the song that doesn't reach the floor. You vanish like a subtle wind that moves the curtains from within. And though I clean and clear the air, you're still the weight, I'm unaware. The dust of before, still floating in the quiet war. Maybe love was just a phase that lived in dust and drifted haze. But if you asked, I'd lie once more and meet you in the dust before. You're in the dust of before, in every step across this floor. A memory too light to hold, but heavy when the nights get cold. You never slammed, you never stayed, but left your shape in all I've made. The dust of before still speaks like you forevermore. Dust of before, still glowing underneath the door. Dust of before. You left a fruit I've never seen, a color caught in You kissed me once and changed the taste of sweetness I can't quite replace. Your voice was soft like morning glass, too warm to hold, too sharp to pass. I tried to name the shade you wore, but it was something I adore. Your words were colored like a dream, in notes of blue and tangerine. And every glance you left in me still hums in minor symphony. You were my blue apricot, a love that every season forgot. You bloomed in places light won't go, then left me in a neon glow. And though I tried to taste the truth, you vanished like a sun-kissed youth. You were my blue apricot, a flavor time could not be taught. You told me names don't suit the soul, that beauty lives in what we stole. You left no trail, just fragrant space, and stars that shimmered from your face. I found you once inside a breeze, a fruit that swayed between the trees. But when I reached to bring you home, you melted like a twilight poem. You were my blue apricot, a love too rare to be forgot. You touched the edge of what is real, then faded where I couldn't feel. Now every time the sky feels strange, I taste you in the color change. You were my blue apricot, still sweet in all the ways I'm not. Maybe love is not to keep, but something wild we taste in sleep. You were a fruit that couldn't stay, but stained my tongue in your own way. You were my blue apricot, a sweetness memory overrode, still echoing in scents and sounds, in silence where your name resounds. You danced on lips and disappeared, still ripe in every dream I feed. You were my blue apricot, a love the world itself forgot. Blue apricot. your shadow rising in the heat. You held the day like broken glass and whispered nothing ever lasts. You traced the edges of the light where sky grew pale and stars took flight. I watched the sun dip into you and found a truth I never knew. You didn't stay, you didn't run. You were a glimpse before it's gone, a shimmer in the final glow, a love that came but couldn't show. You were my glass horizon, clear and always rising. I reached for you but found the edges, light and color hanging there. You weren't the end, you weren't the start, just where I lost a piece of heart. You were my glass horizon, the line I chased without realizing. I held your name like salty wind, a secret etched on porcelain skin. But every time I tried to stay, you blurred and turned the sky to gray. You gave me hope in tinted light and vanished just before the night. And though you never broke or spoke, you left a burn in every note. You were my glass horizon, always near, never realizing. You shone in shades the day can't keep, and vanished while I fell asleep. Now every sunset pulls me near to where your light still lingers clear. You were my glass horizon, a love too sharp for recognizing. Some loves live in what won't stay, like sunbeams thrown too far away. But in that line where oceans gleam, you'll always live inside the dream. You were my glass horizon, where I kept all my realizing. You were the color, not the shore, the ache of something wanting more. I still reach out at every dusk to touch a truth that turned to dust. You were my glass horizon, still shining though you left me crying. Glass horizon, still glowing where the sky keeps lying. I folded time beneath your name in glowing light that won't remain. You disappeared behind the scene, but left your touch in every screen. You whispered love in violet tones, vanished deep in dial tones. I kept the shape you left behind inside a fold of neon mind. Your hands were maps of silent code, but I still read the way they showed. A language built of color trace, now glowing in an empty place. You were my neon fold, a secret shining bright and cold. I held you like a glowing thread, but found you dancing in my head. Now every light beneath the sky reminds me of your last goodbye. You were my neon fold, still burning where the dark took hold. I tried to leave, but stayed instead in city lights and words unsaid. Your shadow lingers in my room, a flicker wrapped in neon gloom. You spoke in lines I couldn't trace, but still you fill this quiet space. No final call, no parting cry, just one last gleam before goodbye. You were my neon fold, a story in electric gold. You lit the cracks inside my skin, then faded like the places you've been. I chase you through the midnight sound, but only silence can be found. You were my neon fold, still sparking where I can't be told. Some loves are pressed in color deep, too loud to lose, too soft to keep. You left your name beneath the light, still bending through my sleepless night. You were my neon fold, a pulse the darkness tried to hold. You didn't fade, you didn't die. You flickered once and left the sky. Now every flash behind my eyes is where your final moment lies. You were my neon fold, forever in a night so bold. Neon fold, still glowing where I can't grow old. Still glowing where I can't grow You came like radio at night, a whisper lost in silver light. I tuned you in, then tuned you gone, but still your frequency plays on. You weren't a voice, you were a hum that filled the space where dreams come from. You master plan. Just static held in loving hands. And I still turn the dials in sleep to find the place where you run deep. But you don't speak in present tense, you hum behind the dissonance. You were my lucid static, love both sharp and cinematic. You blurred the line of real and dream, then vanished like a TV screen. And now I wait for your refrain through every storm and ghostly rain. You were my lucid static, too pure, too raw, too automatic. Lucid static, unreal, untamed and automatic. I loved you through the noise and spark, even in dreams that turn too dark. And now I hold the faded reel of something I still hear and feel. You were my lucid static, forever strange, forever tragic. Your name in petals gold, in stories that were never told. You bloomed in places hearts don't go, then faded like a shadowed glow. You smiled in verses made of light, then slipped into the silent night. I held a book without the end, still reading but made me dream of how you'd feel. A page of love, a line misplaced, still pressed in time, I can't erase. You were my marigold fiction, a tale with no prediction. I traced you through a paper sky, but found you just beyond the line. Now every word I try to speak still falls where you remain unique. You were my marigold fiction, still printed in my heart's addiction. You dance through metaphors and rain, a flower inked in joy and pain. I try to live between the lines, but fiction's love is never mine. You turn my truth into a rhyme that never fit in space or time. Yet still I keep the cover closed, where all your magic once imposed. You were my marigold fiction, a beautiful contradiction. You lived in books I never wrote, but lingered deep inside my throat. And though the story fades with age, you haunt the margins of each page. You were my marigold fiction, still blooming in my contradiction. Some loves aren't made to touch the ground, they live in ink without a sound. But even tales we fabricate can hold the love that fate won't stay. You were my marigold fiction, my sweetest contradiction, a fable I believe too much, a ghost that never left my touch. Now every line I write or sing still wears the glow of your imprinting. You were my marigold fiction, and I'll rewrite you with conviction. Marigold fiction, still bright in every strange depiction. The trees still lean where you once stood. Their shadows hold what I withstood. You left before the leaves could fall, but took the color from it all. You smile like autumn's final day, then walk before I learn to stay. Now every hour drifts like smoke, a promise wrapped in words we broke. And I still breathe you in the dusk, a scent of fire fade, but just the way you turn without a sound still cracks the air where we were bound. You were my hollow season, the ache without a reason. You changed the weather in my skin. paused in amber, lost in flight. The frame that played then slipped away, still glowing where the colors stayed. You danced inside a memory loop, flickering like old film soup. Your smile is still the time forgot, but I remember every spot. You didn't speak but left a hum, a reel that never comes undone. And though I know you won't appear, you're still the sound I always hear. You were my amber rewind, a love I play but never find. You burn like gold in faded frames, then left me chasing phantom names. Now every chord, each echo beat just pulls you back, so incomplete. You were my amber rewind, forever framed in fragile time. You kiss like static through the screen, a glitch in every in-between. I tried to hold the film in place, but you just blurred in every space. I wind you back again, but never reach where we began. You're not a ghost, you're not alive, just light that loops in endless strife. You were my amber rewind, a shadow I can't leave behind. You lit the reel with neon fire, then vanished when it climbed no higher. Now every song I try to play still skips the part you fade away. You were my amber rewind, still turning in a love confined. Some stories aren't for moving on, they flicker long after they're gone. And even if the tape wears thin, you'll spin again and pull me in. You were my amber rewind, a loop I never dared unbind. You played in gold and cracked the sky, still dancing in the corner eye. And though the world has long moved past, your light remains forever cast. You were my amber rewind, still shining in this heart of mine. Amber rewind, still playing where we intertwined. In the mirror I saw you fade, not Not in the light, but in the shade. A ghost in glass too close to touch. But still, I needed you too much. You moved like twilight through my skin, a love I couldn't pull within. You said your truth and half reflect, and vanished in the disconnect. I followed you through silver haze, where memory and dream both graze. But every time I reached to feel, you disappeared behind the real. You were my Mirrorphase, a love I lost inside a maze. I watched you blur behind the frame, still whispering my hidden name. And though you stood so close to me, you lived in twisted symmetry. You were my Mirrorphase, a truth distorted by your gaze. You turned the truth into disguise, a mirror painted with goodbyes. I caught reflections that were mine, and found your face inside the line. I traced the edges you erased, still haunted by the time we faced. And though the glass refused to break, I felt you slip for memory's sake. You were my Mirrorphase, a flicker lost in silver glaze. You bent the light but not the heart, and tore my soul in every part. Now every shadow holds your voice, a love undone by fading choice. You were my Mirrorphase, a love too strange to reappraise. Some truths don't live in what we hold, they hide in silence, soft and cold. And though I scream inside the glass, you only live in what won't last. You were my Mirrorphase, a moment trapped in retro days. I see you when I turn away, reflected back from yesterday. You left no crack, you left no clue, but now I see myself in you. You were my Mirrorphase, still haunting where I once gave Mirrorphase, still caught between the love and haze. The night begins where you once lay. A feathered thought, you flew away. You whispered red, then turned to blue, and left me sleeping next to you. Your words were tucked in drifting air, a hush too quiet to repair. You move like dusk across my mind, and left left no trace I'd ever find. I saw you wrapped in velvet sleep, where memories drift slow and deep. And though the morning felt so near, I only woke to find you here. You were my cardinal sleep, a dream I wandered far too deep. You never stayed, you never spoke, but left a warmth before I woke. Now every pillow, every sigh still holds your breath as I lie by. You were my cardinal sleep, a love I never got to keep. You colored silence with your hands, a palette only sleep understands. I traced your flight in painted skies, but lost you in my closing eyes. You live between the stars and light, a heartbeat woven into night. And though you slip through every scene, you come alive inside my dream. You were my cardinal sleep, a memory soft and bittersweet. You drifted in on wings of red, then vanished when the morning spread. Now every dawn feels out of tune, still missing pieces shaped like you. You were my cardinal sleep, too fragile for this world to keep. Some dreams don't fade, they settle slow in places only dreamers know. And when I breathe before the day, I feel the shade you took away. You were my cardinal sleep, a promise cradled in the deep. You came then left without a sound, but still in sleep you come around. I'll never hold you in the light, but I'll find you in quiet night. You were my cardinal sleep, the dream I chose instead of grief. Cardinal sleep, still resting where my heart can't weep. Cardinal sleep, still resting where my heart can't weep. You stood beneath the city light, a shape of chrome against the night. The sky was wet with neon paint, still you were brighter than the rain. Your words were cloaked in midnight steam, a language trapped inside a dream. You held your coat like armor warm, and kissed me with a love half-born. And though I begged the rain to stop, it only fell where hearts were dry. You never left, you never stayed. like silence in a crowd. Too clear to miss, too soft to sound. I followed sparks along the floor, but found no footprints at your door. You said goodbye with just your stance, a gesture lost in one last glance. And now I chase each flashing light to find the chrome you wore that night. You were the chrome beneath the rain, a ghost in every window pane. You gleamed in ways I couldn't hold, too sharp, too sleek, too cold, too bold. Now every drop that hits my skin still calls the moment you gave in. You were the chrome beneath the rain, and I remain in silver strain. Some hearts are forged in water's heat, then cooled by truths we can't repeat. And though you left with no real sound, you're still the light I see around. You were the chrome beneath the rain, a love too smooth to leave a stain. I watched you glisten through the blur and faded with the thoughts of her. Now every rain that falls on me feels like your last eternity. You were the chrome beneath the rain, still shining where I can't remain. Still calling out in broken shame. I saw you in the violet fade, where every word had slipped and stayed. You look like echoes made of light, a song delayed but still inside. You spoke in keys I couldn't find, in chords that bent the ties that bind. I try to hold the final note, but watched it drift beyond the quote. And every pause became a page where silence wrote what love can't cage. You drifted through like shadow play, still glowing in that violet gray. You were turned to catch you in the hum, but found no place where you had come. Just traces soft as distant flame still whisper my forgotten name. You looped in colors undefined, a feeling born outside of time. And even now, imperfect still, you echoed through my every will. You were my violet delayed, a love that stayed but slipped astray. You faded slow through layers thin, still singing softly deep within. Now every moment holds your trace, a hue I lost but can't replace. You were my violet delayed, too bright to touch, too dim to say. Some lights don't fade, they resonate, they echo long past their own fate. And in that tone I still remain, repeating all your sweet refrain. You were my violet delayed, the color of what won't obey. You danced in silence, pure and strange, a song too sacred for exchange. And though you'll never reappear, you still resound in every tear. You were my violet delayed, forever paused but never gray. Violet delayed, still echoing the words I couldn't say. I kept your name in a photograph, frozen inside a midnight laugh. The light was wrong, the angle strange, but still you stayed. You never changed. We danced beneath the stereo, your shadow soft in amber glow. You look like stars pressed into glass, too distant